Hey,
Hello.
so you are here to make arrangements for your father?
Yes.
All right, well, first, if you don't mind, will you want to tell me a little bit about him so I can kind of get an idea of who he was and hobbies, interests?
Um, Most of his life, his hobbies were public service. So he was a cop for 30 years. Before that, he was in the Air Force for 6. And then some of his hobbies would be it's also a job, but he enjoys it like a hobby. He'll go to different states and take pictures of people's houses to make sure they're in compliance with um, their housing insurance company. He also enjoys metal detecting and mowing the lawn.
Mm-hmm.
And
Metal detecting, that's an interesting hobby. Have you ever found anything cool?
yeah, he actually found a dog tag from a Vietnam helicopter pilot
Oh, wow.
at a dried up riverbed. It was given to the the guy's son. The guy that it actually belonged to, he passed away many years ago. He was actually world renowned for one of the flights he had to do. He was a Huey pilot. He was attached to a medevac unit, and he actually would. They told him not to go anymore because his plane's already been shot up. He's been shot up. He already got shot like 3 times, and he continued to pull people out of a war zone.
Wow, that's incredible. All right, anything else about him that you'd like to talk about?
Um,
It seemed like you were pretty close.
yeah, we were. I decided whenever I was in the 5th grade, I decided to live with him, and yeah, we did a lot of things: hunting, fishing.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you have any idea how you want to go about um, his service? Do you want a funeral service, memorialization? Like, do you have any like preconceived ideas at all, or are you just kind of coming here with just a blank slate trying to figure it out?
I would like to see the options.
Okay. Well, first I want to show you our general price list right here. So you said that you were interested in cremation.
Yes, I
Okay.
did. I did mention that over the phone.
Okay, so you want him to be cremated. Are you wanting to have him? You have the option to have him embalmed and have a full open casket service. Are you interested in that, or are you wanting a direct cremation?
Direct cremation.
Okay, so are you wanting to utilize our alternate container as well, since you're not wanting to have a? You can buy a casket for him. There's wood caskets that you can cremate as well, but the alternate container is just a container that you can put him in for a direct cremation.
Okay, yeah.
So alternate cremation container. Okay, and you said that you are interested or not in embalming. You're not interested in embalming?
No, I'm not.
Okay, are you interested in, I'll show you here. We have a bundle price. If you're wanting to do direct cremation with an alternate container, you can use our facility and our staff to have a memorial service. So you'll have a service without the body present, and we'll provide the memorial folder and a musician, so you can have a social gathering. You can have it, more somber where it's more like a service, or you could have it more upbeat. You can have like a luncheon. It can be just however you think that he would like to be memorialized. If you would like memorial service as well.
I would like to know more, sir.
Okay, so you're interested in the bundle?
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of memorial service are you thinking that you would like?
Probably something around like where people can go up and speak on what kind of man he was and stuff.
Okay, and you want to have maybe a slideshow with videos, PowerPoint.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Okay. So we'll have some videos, PowerPoints, a musician. You can have speakers. All right. And we will have a memorial folder for you as well. And you also have the option to get additional service. So since you're not Are you going to want to put him in a columbarium, or are you going to want to put him in an urn, a scatter?
An urn.
Final disposition, you're going to want it in an urn. Okay, well, as far as an urn goes, we do have a company that we contract with, and they provide discounted prices for urns, so you can look over some of these if you like them. You can go home and look at their website, and you can just pick out one of those. You don't have to do that immediately.
Okay.
But that's something that we can work towards. If you want to have flowers there, then you can choose to add flowers. Do you think that you'd want flowers at the memorial service?
Yeah, I think you do.
Okay, and there's also an option some people go with. They say in lieu of flowers, you can make a donation to like a charity if there's something that he was like passionate about.
I think that would be better, actually. I didn't know.
So you'd rather do donation. Do you have any charity in mind that he would?
Police Foundation.
To a police foundation. Okay. And you can also have a register book so people can sign it when they come in.
Yes.
Okay, we'll have a register book. The musician is included in your bundle deal, and so is the memorial folder. So do you want a clergy, or do you want a priest or anyone to speak at the memorial service? Or do you want to just keep it friends and family speaking?
I have a priest.
All right, do you have anyone in mind, a church pastor that you would prefer?
Let's say Brother Gary.
All right, and you can send me more information on the church and everything, and I'll get a hold of them and let them know.
It's Baptist Temple in Monticello.
All right, so we'll get a hold of him before we make any definite plans, so we can make sure that we can work according to his schedule. All right, and we will also, these are the costs for those different things that we chose. So the register book would add 45, and the priest, it may or may not add, since this is a personal, he may just do it, but sometimes they do charge about that much. He'll probably charge anything. But okay, so we'll have donations instead of flowers, and we don't need a police escort because you're not going to do anything in a cemetery. You're just going to put them in the urn on your, just keep them with you. Are you going to want to separate it into different urns, or just put them in one?
No, just put them in one.
Just the one?
I'm his only kid.
Okay. The package of the cremation. And you are not interested in any caskets? All right, and are you wanting to handle everything in-house in this funeral home?
Yes.
Okay, so since you are decided, and if you are positive that you do not want to have them embalmed, then you can sign this decline to embalm form. And also, you can sign this cremation authorization form. All right, thank you.
Cool.
All right, so we'll have them transferred, and we'll keep you updated on that. Is there anything else that stands out to you? If you want to have any other kind of memorialization, you can have. I mean, there's really endless opportunities for personalizing memorializations with cremations. You can have benches. You can have.
At the memorial service, can the musicians be bagpipe players?
Yeah.
He likes bagpipes.
We can work with that. Yes. All right, is there any other kind of memorialization that you'd like? Have a stone or anything placed in a cemetery or columbarium, mausoleum? Even if he's not placed there, you can still put him there, or you can, I mean, we can look at other ways to memorialize him if you want to. Okay. All right, so we are going to put together your I'm gonna write down everything that you want and the total price for everything, and so that we can start to prepare a contract. And within the bundle. All right, so this is the price for the bundle. And this is the price for that.
We can probably include the price for the priest just in case.
Just in case. And you can do that, and if it doesn't, I mean, if it ends up being less, we will refund you that. And we're gonna continue to look at the earn, so we'll decide on that later. We don't have to decide on that now. Okay, so this is your final price that we're looking at. And our funeral home typically gives you a discount if you pay cash up front, or you can also choose to do like a payment plan. You can do half now, do out through payments or divide it up however you can. We like to be able to work with you, but this is the final amount, and you don't have to pay that today, but we are going to go ahead and need that payment, or a partial payment at least, before we do the cremation. We're just going to hold the body until then. All right, so here's your contract that you can take with you. You can look over it, make sure you're happy with everything. And if there's anything that you change your mind about, or you question, you want to change, don't hesitate to call and ask. We can alter anything in the contract. We can add anything that you'd like, take away anything that you'd like, and we're just here to help you in any way, even if it has nothing to do with the funeral at all. You can just call, and you have our support. So thank you for coming in today. So over the next few days, we will be in contact with you about the contract and the progress that we've made. And whenever his ashes are complete, they will be mailed to us, and we will call you, and you can come receive them. And we will get in contact with your priest so that we can set up a date for the memorial service. And we'll work on the guest list if you have a guest list in mind. And we can get that together. All right. Thank you. Do you have any more questions?
No, I think that's it.
Okay.